Speak so sweetly in my ear. Treasured moments I hold dear. Countless nights you carried me to bed. A soft kiss to say.
What it do? What it do? This is Junah Sparrow, and this is the Kingdom Shift. And we have a special guest here today. Give us your name and where you are from.
My name is Elise, and originally I'm from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, but I've been in OKC for about 10 years now.
She's an Okie. She's an Okie. Hey, that's good. That's a good level. So we're just gonna go ahead and start it on a level of where were you at in your life when you started your relationship with God?
So I grew up in church, but I knew of God. I didn't know God. I didn't have like a true relationship with Him. But I was in the youth group, I was on the worship team there. I wasn't really living my life for God. So when I had a true encounter with Christ, I was in college. It's probably about a sophomore in college.
Hmm. So what took place? Like, how did you know it was God in your life? Like going into the level of whatever you were going through in college. What was it that you knew it was God?
So growing up, I dealt with a lot of depression and I didn't really have like an explanation for it, but I was always just down. I was loved by my parents, obviously, and I had tons of friends and a great community around me, but something was missing.
Right.
And I had thoughts of like, okay, well, if God's so loving, then why did this happen? What about this? And just a lot of wrestling. And it was the summer of 2021 where I was just really down on myself. I was on the floor and crying, and finally heard God speak to me for the first time, and He told me that He loved me. And that was huge because growing up in church, everybody around me was speaking in tongues, and I felt left out a lot. I didn't think God liked me. And so Him speaking to me and then just hearing what His voice sounds like, or however you want to portray that, it hit me. And I knew that He sees me, and that I am loved, that I'm cared for. And there's a verse, Matthew 6:30, and it says, if He cares so wonderfully for the flowers that are here today and gone tomorrow, why won't He care for you?
Ooh,
And so that stuck with me, and I've just lived by that verse.
that's amazing. That is a level right there, man. Like God shows up in a way that there's no way that we can deny it in a way. So sometimes we got to hit rock bottom, but we do have to realize that the rock at the bottom is Christ.
Yeah.
So sometimes it does take those experiences or them situations for us to understand it. So um, on this level, we're gonna go to the music, man.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a fan.
Good.
I've
Good.
listened to Beautiful Things. The whole EP. It's a level. How does your music or your passion draw you closer to God? Like, how do you use it to draw you closer to Him?
I would say that my music is just a conversation with God, basically thanking Him. If you listen to my music, you can see a lot of different cookies in there of like, I did deal with depression and this is how I felt, but He brought me out of that and He saved me. So it's really just like a thank you letter and just worshiping Christ and all that He's done for me. And every time I write, I wouldn't say that's like, if people have their environments, they just like go sit down and they really plan it out. Mine, usually I'm asleep and I wake up and I'm like, okay, got it. I'll write it down. Things like that. Or it just hits me at random times. I like being in nature a lot. And so walking and just seeing all of God's creation, it's really inspiring.
Amen. Hey, it is good to see the creation of God, man. Especially just the work of art. It's very simple and plain and straight to the point. Sometimes when you just look at the art and how beautiful it is,
Yeah.
the beautiful things
Yes.
as well. So yeah, it's a level, man. He does use everything to open up a level to us. So we just got to be open and receive it the
Yes.
way
Open
we
hands for sure.
receive it the best way that he gives it. And this last question, I'm just going, go into the level of what do you want to tell the people? What encouraging words would you like to tell anybody that's watching this right now?
I would like to say that whoever needs this, you don't have to keep telling yourself one more day. You can live in joy, you can embrace that. And whatever is going on, just take it to Jesus. And sometimes that's hard and it sounds a little bit silly because you're like, okay, well, I'm just talking to myself. You're not. You're heard, you're cared for, you're important. The sparrows, the birds in the sky, they don't lack for anything. And yeah, you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and you're important. And you have a purpose. And just lean into Christ and let him develop you. And refinement isn't a scary thing. It's beautiful. And we've got all these beautiful things around us, and just take a deep breath. Matthew 6:34 says, today has its own worries. Tomorrow brings its own troubles. So today is a new day, and just embrace it. Feel the love and the joy, and just open your eyes and just be open-handed. I feel like that's how I've had to live my life. It's just open-handed. And what a beautiful story it's brought.
Amen. Yeah, that's a level right there. Good encouraging, for people to understand how just even getting into the level of the presence of God, just the existence, it's so much peace in it. He gives us a peace, no worry. Like you said,
Yeah.
and today we do what we can now, but we shouldn't worry about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, tomorrow has its own troubles.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a level to that. And yeah, another thing. Where can we find Lyric Elise on platforms? Where are you located at?
You can follow me on Instagram at TheLyricElise. You can follow me on my website. It's TheLyricElise.com. All my music is on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Tidal, Deezer, everywhere. So it's under Lyric Elise. And my website, TheLyricElise.com, has my music, has my merch, and it has a way to contact me as well. So
yes, indeed. Y'all heard it here, man. This is Junah Sparrow, and we are in the Kingdom Shift. Stay blessed.
You're now